Hi Wise welcome back to Wise Beauty with me, Alicia. Today I have a Zoom call this morning, and so I thought that I would just film me getting ready and show you guys some of my favorite summer makeup products that I've been loving so far this summer. So this is really going to be more of a laid back chit chat, get ready with me video, as well as my holy grail products that I've been loving for this summer. Some of these products are going to be new to you guys, some of them are going to be old familiar favorites, but I'm really excited to share with you guys some of my favorites that I've been loving recently. So as always, if this video interests you, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, click the subscribe button below and the bell to be notified of all my future uploads. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. First, I'm going to go ahead and start out with my primer. Now, when you go to select your primer, you really want to pick a primer that's going to work well with your foundation. So to start us off, I want to introduce a new favorite to you guys. This is from Nars. This is the, I believe, let's see, All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. It's a semi-matte shade and it's in Light 5, which is also Fiji. I find that this formula does a really good job of covering my skin, but it's that lightweight, almost like a water formula, which I love because it doesn't feel like I'm wearing anything on my face, and in the summer I really want that lightweight but still full coverage feel. Now, one of the complaints with this foundation is that it can wear off really quickly and it can also be really patchy on your skin. Now, one thing that I started doing when I applied this foundation is to add an oil product, like a facial oil, to my primer, and that really helps my skin have moisture and hydration, and I really find that that really helps the longevity of my makeup last. So today I'm going to start my primer off with the Skin & Co. This is a facial oil, and as you can see, there are some shimmers in this, and I have been loving this facial oil. It gives me just enough glow and that hydration that I'm going to need for my foundation. And for my primer, I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion. This is in the shade Light Glow 902, and I love this primer because it gives you a little bit of coverage, but it really gives you that luminous glow that I'm really looking for. So I'm going to start out, I'm just going to kind of shake the product up a little bit, and I'm going to put a little bit in my hands. A little goes a long way, and you can see that there's already this kind of opalescent glow to the primer. And then to that, I'm going to go ahead and open up my facial oil. There is a dropper in this, and I'm just going to go ahead and drop a few drops into my primer. I'm going to then warm them up on my hands, and I'm going to pat my face with the products just to make sure I'm getting an even coverage, and then I will go in and smooth everything out. Now, as you can see, I'm already starting to get that beautiful glow that I love. My face feels super hydrated, very smooth as well. So I love this combination together. And the reason I'm going with a more glowy primer is because the foundation is a semi-matte formula, so I'm not going to get that all over glow. It's kind of like a your skin but better finish, and I really have been loving that glowy bronzed look. So this is just going to help me add to that. For my foundation, the one thing about this is you have to shake it up. Now, I think some of the complaints I was seeing online happened because people weren't fully mixing the product. It is a lighter weight formula, and so it does separate just a tad, and so making sure that it's really mixed well is going to be your key to this. The other thing about this foundation is that when you squirt it, it's a very loose foundation as well. It's not thick and creamy, And so normally I just apply it to my hands and then I rub it on, but I really want to go ahead and try this new sponge. I got this in my July BoxyCharm box. This is from La Creme shop, and I just wanted to try it out. So I'm going to go ahead and squirt a pump into my blender, and I'm going to go ahead and just start at the center of my face and just pat this out. Okay, as you can see, that wasn't quite enough, so I'm going to go ahead and add another one. And then I'm just going to continue patting it across my face and blending it in. Now I do notice that I am a little bit more red today, and don't worry, I've actually found my holy grail redness correction product, which I am so excited to share with you guys. But I figured today's video would focus more on the makeup holy grail items that I found for summer. And then I'll do another video coming up that'll focus on the skincare routine and the products that I am loving right now. One of them is a redness corrector, and I would actually call it an eradicator. Basically, it can go out in the sun. I'm cherry red. I put this on at night and I wake up with my skin calm and red free, which, I mean, I've never been able to do that. So you can still see my redness is coming through. I'm done now blending out my foundation. I really think it gives me an airbrush look to my face. Again, my redness still peeks through a little bit, but I think I am more red today than in other days. But that's okay. Well, like I said, I really like the products that I'm using today because I'm getting that natural look. So a little redness peeking through just says, hey, I've been outside, and that's exactly what I'm going for. Now for my concealer, my all-time favorite is Born This Way. And this is in the shade Snow. This and my e.l.f. Camo Concealer is definitely my favorite concealer products. They're very full coverage. They do a really good job giving me that lightness and brightness to my under eyes while also covering up my dark circles or my puffiness. And so I'm just going to go ahead and use the same blender sponge, and I'm going to just go ahead and tap this out. You know, I've tried a lot of other concealers, but this one and my e.l.f. Camo Concealer is by far my favorite product. So tried and true, can't mess with that. Absolutely love them. Now with this look, I do want that bronzy all over look, but I also want to look like I'm not a fake tan baked, like I just sat in a tanning salon for an hour. So with the concealer, by going a few shades lighter, you really are going to give yourself that natural brightness that you normally have anyways, and it just enhances your skin all that much more. To set my face, I'm going to use the Ciate London. This is the Everyday Vacay Coconut Setting Powder. And I like this powder because one, it has a fabulous coconut smell, and we all know that I love products that have a really good smell to it. But it's also good powder to set your under eyes and give you that awake and bright look. Which again, some days you wake up and you just need a little bit extra oomph, and this is a great product to do that. Now I'm going to go ahead and set all of the areas with that I did my concealer on with a thicker coat of this product, and sometimes I'll even bake my cheeks. So if I'm having more of a red day, I'll just go ahead and add this on to my lower cheek part so that you can really see when I put my bronzer on, there's definition between my cheeks and my neck. I don't like it just to look like one big blob of brown or red, and so this will just really help me achieve that look. Then I'm going to go ahead and take what's left in the top of my lid, and I'm going to take my powder brush, go ahead and dip it in, shake out all of the excess, and then I'm just going to smooth this on all the other places on my face. And this will help set everything so that you get a long-lasting wear during the summer hot days, and so that your makeup isn't slip sliding around your face. Then once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and just dust off any excess product that I have that I kind of coated onto my face. And then as you can see, I have a very flawless, smooth face that is giving me great coverage and also that pop of color just to show that I'm awake. So I love that. Now that I'm done with my face, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into my eyes, and I'm gonna zoom you in a little bit closer. For my eye palette today, I am using the iconic London. This is the Day to Slay eyeshadow palette, and I absolutely love it. It has gorgeous peach gold shades, which, as you know, I've been loving that peachy feeling, and so this is my favorite palette that I actually own. It has really good neutrals, it has mattes, it has shimmers, it has some pops of color in here, and so I think this is an overall great everyday palette. It can give you so many different versatile looks, and so that's what I'm going to go in with today. Now to start off, I like to go in with Bellini, which is this shade right here, and I'm going to start by just dusting this across my all over lid and then into my crease and upper crease. And this is a really good neutral transition shade that gives you a pop of color, and then it's also giving you definition, because for me it is different than my natural skin color, and so it is giving me definition in my eyes, which helps, especially when you're doing a Zoom call or a video call. You really need to add the depth back into your face, just so that you're not whitewashed and a flat face when you are doing a video call. So it's really important that once we get an all over coverage look, to really be adding in that definition again, because when people see us in person, we're 3D. We're not 2D, we're not flat faced. We have that dimension. And so it's really important just to replicate that as well. So I love this shade. Then I'm gonna go in with this Merlot Mondays, so it's a little bit darker. I'm gonna pop this into my crease, just again to add a little bit more of that definition. And on this one, I'm gonna go ahead and do all over my crease, but I'm really gonna keep it just to the crease, not below or above. And again, we're just adding a little bit more definition into the eye. And I think these colors go beautiful together, so can't complain. Go ahead and do my other eye. Super simple, super easy, they blend great together. Then I'm gonna go in, I want a little bit darker shade. I don't normally do a shimmer shade, but I'm really feeling this Velvet Crush right here. It is a shimmer shade. I'm gonna go ahead and try it today. We're gonna be a little adventurous. I'm gonna take my flat top brush and I'm going to pat it into it. Now, sometimes when you do shimmers, it's better to use your finger. So we're just gonna try this out today. Oh no, that's beautiful. And again, shimmers, especially when you're doing a video call, is a great way just to give you some life back into your face. Again, like I said, we're not 2D. We really want that sparkle and shine. And I am loving this color. Oh, that is beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my other eye and just pack it on. Then for the rest of my eyelid, I'm gonna go in with VIP Vibes here. It is a shimmer color as well. I'm gonna start by using the other side of my brush that I just used for the outside corner, just to see how that works, and then if I'm not getting enough of the product on it, I'll go ahead and use my finger. Oh, absolutely stunning. So again, it's light and it's bright, it's giving me just enough sparkle, and it's really helping open and lift my eyes and making me appear that I'm more awake. I love this palette. It is so gorgeous. I'm gonna do this icon color down here. It is almost a white. I would call it an off-white with a little bit of that champagne gold in it. It's also very sparkly, and I think this is the perfect color to just give that little pop to the inside of my eye. I'm gonna go ahead and use my all-time favorite. This is from Benefit, the Gimme Brow Gel. This is in the shade 4. Sometimes I do 3, sometimes I do 4. And this is really just gonna help add a little bit of that extra coverage that I'm looking for, but also it's gonna help keep my brows in place because I have curly eyebrows and they have a mind of their own. So you just smooth this on over your brows. Go in the direction that you want your eyebrows to lay. And it really just enhances the hairs that you already have. So it helps give your eyebrows more of that fuller look, and not like you're using products. So I absolutely love this. This is my #1 all-time holy grail that I've used for years. So love this product. Also going to use the Clinique pencil for my eyeliner as well. Now, I typically only go halfway on the top and the bottom, and this just gives me a little bit more definition, but it's super natural, not like I'm wearing a ton of makeup, and that is the look that I prefer. For mascara today, I have been loving from Thrive Cosmetics. This is their Liquid Lash Extension Mascara in the shade Bryn Rich Black. And this is my new favorite mascara. It's more of a synthetic, fibrous mascara rather than a gel or a liquid. And this product lasts so much longer. You actually have to really scrape it off your eyelashes when you want to get it off. It's long lasting, and then what I also love is it doesn't raccoon or drip down your eyes throughout the day as you're sweating. And we all know in the summer there's a little bit more heat, there's more humidity, so having a product that's going to last longer and also not transfer is key. Here's the wand for it, super straight, tapered, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply this. Now typically when I do my makeup get ready looks, and it's just like a normal business day or I have a meeting, I really only just do 1 coat. I know sometimes mascara say to do 2 coats, but again, I like the look that I'm wearing makeup, but it's not like I'm wearing a lot and heavy makeup either. So it's just my own preference. You can do you know, whatever you're comfortable with. But again, I love this product. Go ahead and switch. And I also find that 1 dab goes a long way, and I don't have to keep dipping it into the container. Now I'm gonna go in and finish off my face. And as you probably already know, my favorite bronzer right now is from Too Faced, the Gold Soleil bronzing powder. It has a little bit of shimmer in it. I think this is just absolutely gorgeous. It gives me a really natural all over bronze, which makes me feel like I just spent the entire day at the beach, and I absolutely love it. It also has one of the best smells. It smells like hot cocoa, which, you know, who doesn't want to not smell like hot cocoa all day? Oh, I absolutely love this product. I think it does a really good job giving me that dimension. It gives me a little bit of that brown versus the concealer more whiter color, and again, it's just giving me more of that definition within my face. So I absolutely love that. Now for blush, it's a tie. So as you know, I have been looking for the best peach blush for my face this summer, and I've really found two recently that I absolutely love. No surprise, we have the Beautaniq. This is the Peach Blush Lip and Cheek Balm. I used this the other day. I believe I got this from my Allure beauty box. And then I absolutely also love from Ace Beauty the Blushed in Paradise, more of that peach blush. And I really couldn't decide between the two and which one I really liked more. So what I thought today, I'm going to try something out. I'm going to do the stain underneath, and then I'm going to brush the powder on top, and we're just going to see how that looks. I have no idea, I've never done it before, but I love them both, so they both get mentioned in this video. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to use my middle finger, I'm going to rub it in circles onto the product, and again, this just really helps melt the product into your finger. And then I'm going to lightly dab this on my cheek and then up my cheekbone. And I love this product. It is so beautiful. It's a natural, rosy flush. It is just stunning. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one as well. I love it. I feel like this is by far the perfect color for me. Then I'm going to go in with a brush, and I'm going to take that peachy shade right here. And I'm going to start with just a little because I already have color on my face. And then I'm going to lightly dust it onto my cheeks and then up my cheekbone. Now this is probably a little bit more blush than what I would normally do. However, I think they're so beautiful on top of each other. Like, look at it. It is gorgeous. Because it is a little bit like pow in your face, I am going to go in with more of a contouring brush. I'm going to go back into the Too Faced bronzer. Normally I don't contour with a shimmer, but I think I need a little bit more just to give more of that definition between my cheek and my blush. So I'm going to go ahead and just start at the back and flick the product out. And then come over here and do the same thing. And again, it just helps to create a little bit more definition. Now, one thing I forgot to do is contour out my nose. So I'm going to just use a fluffy this is an eyeshadow brush, but I really want more of a smaller brush. I'm going to dip it into my bronzer, and then I'm going to contour out just the sides of my nose, and this is going to help give me more of a snatched appearance on my nose, and we all could use that. I also dust a little under my tip of my nose just to help elongate it and then give more of that definition. Oh, I love. So beautiful. Then last but not least, we are going to move into our lips. Now, this is a product that I found probably a year ago. I absolutely love this brand. This is from Realher. This is a brand that I originally tried out in Ipsy, and then they, like, overnight sensation and just boomed. And they actually have makeup products at Costco now, which I recommend you do because it's a really good value for these products. They have eyeshadows and lipsticks, lip liners, and so I got this lipstick in my Ipsy bag. I absolutely loved it. I saw over the holiday time that Costco had some gift sets, and so I went out and I purchased this lippy set. So it is the lip liner, and then it's also the lipstick with it as well. This is in the shade Girl Power, and I just think these are absolutely beautiful. They're a great natural nude, and it just gives me a little bit of color, but not in your face. And again, that's kind of the look that I go for. So I'm going to go ahead and line out my lips. So I'm not one who really contours my lips, but I feel like I want to go ahead and do that today just to make them look a little bit more plump. And as you can see, the lip liner is just a hair shade darker than my natural color. So it's very natural. So when you're going to contour your lips, you do a line in the middle and one on the side. And again, this just gives you, and one on the other side, so thirds. And this just gives your lips that appearance that they're plump and juicy. Then at your Cupid's bow, I'm gonna go ahead and make an X. And again, this is just going to give the appearance that your lips are a little bit fuller. Then I'm going to go in with the lipstick and look at this shade. It is absolutely stunning. I absolutely love it. It's one of my go-to everyday shades. Super creamy. And I'm just going to apply it. Last but not least, I love a shiny lip, and so my new favorite product I'm absolutely loving is from the Yensa. It's the Super 8 lip oil, and even though it looks like hot pink mess in the container, it's really just a sheer color when you apply it to your lips, and I think it just gives that extra boost of radiance, and then it's also super moisturizing on my lips and helps me keep that moisture all day. It also has a really good watermelon smell. Oh, thanks for joining me in today's video. I'm really excited to share my top holy grail makeup favorites with you guys for summer. So I think I'll do this throughout the year, especially as the seasons change. Our favorite products can definitely change as well. So I love this makeup look. I think the blush, like I said, it's a little much for what I typically do just because I use two products on top of each other, but I love the colors so much that I don't even really care. As I said earlier, I will be doing a Holy Grail skincare video as well, just because our skincare needs in the summer also change due to the humidity and the heat. So as always, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more get readies with me, give this video a thumbs up. And until next time, stay wise.